Yep.
We also have a question about the merit-based scholarships. Terry, I'll defer to you for that one. Someone wants to know if one of the criteria is to enroll in 2 consecutive semesters, when is the scholarship going to apply to the account, be applied to their account?
For scholarships, you must be enrolled at least 6 hours. Again, and I want to emphasize something, not in Dean Chris's college. Well, no, it's not in your college. Some students are required to occasionally take an undergraduate prerequisite course. That does not count as a part of that half-time enrollment. So since you are graduate students, it has to be 6 hours of graduate. The merit scholarships are for fall, spring. They do not cover summer. And that's why Tom mentioned the Grad Plus program, loan program for summer school. And if typically it's for fall and spring. If for some reason you are going to enroll for fall, take spring off for life reasons, you're moving, you're doing whatever, you can always again, Tom is a keeper of the scholarships and he can reinstate that for the following year, as long as you have at least the minimum GPA. And Tom, help me here, is it 3.5,
I think.
3.25?
3.5.
3.5.
Yes.
Wait a minute, 2.5 or 3.25?
I believe it for incoming students it is 3.5, I believe.
Yeah, but yes, okay, but to keep it?
Yes.
Okay, still 3.5, okay.
So another question we have is someone wants to know, they haven't received their financial aid offer yet, but when they do, they hope to apply for work study. What's the process for our graduate students in applying for work study? Could you share the income limits and what that process would look like for them as well? Because I know it is different from the undergrad side.
Sure. So when it comes to work study, that where, when you get offered the unsubsidized loans, that's really not based on any type of financial need or any of your income information, basically. However, work study is considered need-based aid. So for that, you do have to meet an EFC requirement, and the EFC is the expected family contribution number determined on your FAFSA, and that needs to be 6,000 or lower in order to qualify for financial aid. Now, for federal work study. Now, what we do is when we award you, if you do meet that criteria, we'll automatically include in your awards offer notification what's called a work study inquiry form. And it would be best to complete that out, basically just to indicate your interest in work study. Because of everything that's going on right now, we haven't actually begun awarding work study for the upcoming year, and we don't award it out front. So that's why we have that inquiry card, because we want to really make sure that we award all the students who really are interested in awarding work study, and maybe just indicate on their FAFSA that they may want to do it. We just really want to make sure that we're awarding those who are interested in it. So what you would do is fill out that inquiry card, and then that'll end up coming to another email box that I oversee, basically, to indicate your interest. And once we do start awarding that, that's when we would add it to your account based on that inquiry card. Based on the current situation, we're not certain how many positions we may have available teleworking or on campus in the very near future. But once we get all that figured out, though, typically, we have a really good work study program that students work all over our campus, and it's campus positions are really overseen by the Career and Internship Center, and they do a great job of that. And usually, in the past, grad students can earn up to $5,500 per year with their work study award. And sometimes there is some confusion, but I do just want to make it known that when we award work study to you, it's we award it to you as an offered aid amount, and typically you're going to accept the full amount, but then it's really on the student basically to earn that money. So you earn that money as a regular paycheck every 2 weeks that comes out basically through the state system of Maryland. So just because you ask for it and are offered it, you're not guaranteed that money. You do need to make sure that you work and that you earn it. But students can work up to typically 20 hours per week. So if you are able to find a position that allows you to work up to the amount that you can basically between your course schedule, then we do certainly have a lot of students who do use that as a great source of income when they're maybe not able to work, a late shifts or other places off campus. If they're in between classes, things like that, it's a great opportunity just to earn a little money while you're in between your classes.
I'd kind of like to jump in there just because we use a lot of work study students in the college, and if you get work study and you have you're in whatever graduate program you're in, I would encourage you to contact your program director as well as the chair of your division and reach out to them and ask if they need any research assistance for their faculty or whatever else it might be. We in the dean's office, we use work study students to help us with things, and we can still do that in the virtual environment. And then, as Tom mentioned, the Career and Internship Center posts information for students who are looking for work study positions, but you do have to register at UB Works. So definitely go ahead and do that, and just look for as many different opportunities as possible.
One caution on work study: if you have a graduate assistantship that is paying you a stipend in addition to your tuition and fees, you cannot work study at the same time. So it's an either or situation, and that seldom happens, but students get a little frustrated sometimes because occasionally grad assistantships are awarded after work study, and they think they can have both. So I just want to clarify for you that you cannot be a graduate assistant doing a research project or working elsewhere doing something like that, and then also have a work study job at the same time.